3, 2, 1. Hey, I'm Alec. Are you yawning? Were you about to yawn? Were you about to yawn?
I was so tired.
Every time. Every time. Right when I'm about to start. Let me know when you're ready. I'm good to go. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
Hi, I'm Rena.
And today we are playing Oltréé. I believe it's pronounced Oltréé. It's not Oltréé, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's the Oltréé. Oltréé. That's the game from Antoine Baza, the designer of Seven Wonders, and Vincent Dutrait, the artwork by Vincent Dutrait, and John Grumpf, but I don't actually know him. Sorry, John. But anyways, Oltréé. Oltréé is a cooperative game which has a degree of storytelling, very light narrative, a cooperative game in which we're going to be going in and basically trying to win before we lose, as many cooperative games are wont to do. The general game sequence, we're going to try to explain things as we go. General game sequence is every round we're going to roll a die which determines how this moves around the track. This is going to determine what's happening. The different type of events that are occurring, from problems to more cards to events to the chronicle actually slowly unfolding. The chronicle is effectively the timer of the game, having the events slowly unfold as we try to manage the little duchy or general towns that we're dealing with, because there's stuff happening and we have little clues as to what they are. We have a disturbing silence, we have a shooting star, we have different elements in the game that are all provided by this card over here that goes along with the chronicle. Every game you're going to have a chronicle, one of several in the game, combined with one of these cards that determines the types of cards and events you'll be facing, as well as what you can do to help you aid in the chronicle. You have to try to be going for some of these objectives over here. We'll explain them as we go through the game, but basically they're things that are essential to actually make your way through the final conclusion of the chronicle. Now, this is the first time we're playing this one. This is in the Shadow of the Dragon. It's one of the chronicles in the game, and it's one we haven't played yet, so if we seem surprised by things or have to temporarily pause and read rules and stuff, that will be why. Past that, the general sequence is every single turn our rangers are taking 2 actions each. Actions could be moving, actions could be helping with one of these events, they could be resolving a problem, they could be collecting, begging the community, not begging, asking the community for help, dealing with whatever is relevant from the various sections around the board, different things like that as we ultimately try to keep things in check. It's a cooperative style game, we're trying to keep things in check, make sure we don't die as the fortresses, the strength of the fortress or the morale of the population, as those things decrease down to 0, we will potentially lose the game. There's also an end game situation with the chronicle in which we lose. Other than that, we're basically trying to keep our heads above water, to slowly elevate and build out the fortress from the selection of buildings over there. So we're going to be gathering resources, all these different things we're going through the game. And with that, we'll go ahead and start us off. We'll try to explain our initial actions in more detail as we go through things, but starting off with the Cold Forges. The Dwarf Road is closed, the Storm Giants are at war, and the skirmishes have blocked the mountain passes. But people still need the things they need to get from the dwarves. The local craftspeople can help if they are provided with workshops and raw materials. So, we are going to be trying to secure a total of 5 regions in 2, 2, and 1. Securing regions basically means resolving all the events over there in the region. We also have to spend a gold for this one, and we have to build a factory for that, and spend 3 ore for that one. So, those are going to be resources we're trying to get our hands on. There is no actual place in the game that just straight up gives you gold. You have to get them through the event through other effects. But with that, let's go ahead and start the game off. We're going to go ahead and start, and we are moving 1 space forward. This die over here determines how fast the event marker moves, and you're going to have 4 single spot movements, 1 double spot movement, and 1 stay in place. When we move forward, we're just going to go ahead and roll the die to determine an 8. We're going to be grabbing a card, putting it on spot 8, and that area is now in danger. Because of the fact that it has 4 cards, all these areas have 3 cards. As soon as you add a 4th card, that area is in danger, which means no more cards can be added to it. But additionally, when we circle back here, for every one of those that has an in danger regions, I don't know if it's called in danger, but whatever it's called, we'll be lowering the general morale down by 1. So we want to keep that in check, which means I know what I am doing on my turn. I guess I'm going to go there. I see no reason not to. I'm going to go ahead and wander down over there and start by reading this. Now, it's worth noting, all of these cards have narrative things on them. To ensure this gameplay isn't significantly longer than it has to be, and because, as you saw, it's late at night, we will not be reading all the text. Maybe we'll pick some here and there, but they're small little text things, but we will go through the general choices and stuff. A couple of wyverns have settled in a ravine, and this is I'm going to start by immediately reading text.
Any
What?
buildings that were already pre-built?
No, not on this one. Different chronicles. Oh, no, we're playing a 2-player game. You're right. We are playing a 2-player game, which means we should choose 2 starting buildings. Which ones do you want to start with? The starting buildings are going to be the basic ones that give us the basic icons. Yeah, in a 2-player game, to mitigate from the fact that you have less reach around the board, you actually do start with 2 buildings. You want the mage, the combat, the workshop, Keep in mind,
Are the...
well, we have the mage and the fighting, so I would say the ranger and the workshop are probably the best way to go.
I agree. Where are they?
The ranger one, we are allowed to take. We're allowed to take that one over there, I believe. I'm not actually sure if no, we're not allowed to take the workshop. I'm sorry, we have to build the workshop. We actually no, we're not allowed to take that one. We are allowed to take this one over here.
The inn?
Yes, we are allowed to start with the inn, which will give us a starting extra morale as well as a dice for those effects, and then we can start with another mage or the barracks. I vote the barracks. Do you know why? Because we're going to need the ore for other stuff.
We are.
Great, so we have 2 starting buildings, which leads to this card. Gargantuan nest. A couple of wyverns have settled in a ravine. They prey on neighboring flocks to feed their offspring. In general, all cards, I'll go through this in sequence so you can see how it works. All cards over here basically have some sort of test you're going to be going with. Sometimes they test the same attribute, other times others. This one is actually letting me choose from 2 different attributes.
Oh, cool.
But because I'm a military man, I'm going to try to chase them away. And because we have that. So basically, whenever you do a skill test, you're going to add your own class, which in my case is the military. You're also going to add the default starting die. You always have a minimum of 1 die, and then you also have this one over here. So I'm rolling 3 dice to see what happens over there, and I, of course, whiffed. Whiffed like, that's not funny. I don't know why you're laughing. I'm going to spend a bread to go ahead and roll those 3 dice. You can spend a bread to roll as many as you want again, and I will get 2 successes. Okay, success. You kill one of the beasts while the other one flees with its babies. And that's it. That's all that happens. Nothing else successful happened. Nope, no perks. That is disappointing.
That was sad.
And the plus side is there's bad stuff that happened if we lost. So this card's resolved. We're just going to toss it off to the side, and that was my turn. I moved and I tried to resolve a card. This area is no longer in danger. Yes.
Move 1.
We're now going to go to the next region, which the next region is problems. Again, we're explaining all these more in detail the first time through, but after that we will not. We're just going to go ahead and resolve a die. That's going to go ahead and block us from asking the community for help. And that particular one over here, we have a mean drunk, which is going to require a military success, a military test requiring 1 success. So, that is your turn.
I'll leave that one for you.
Yeah, I'm military. I can take care of it.
I am going to go here.
You trying to get your hands on some goods?
Yeah, I would like a box. So, I'm going to go to the disturbing silence.
Okay, go ahead.
And here we go. I need to roll.
You could ranger test. It's a ranger test. I don't even know if it's called a ranger or there's 4 different classes, and you just need to get.
So I'm rolling 1 die.
Yeah.
No, 2 dice.
2 dice.
1 here and 1 there.
Yep. And you got 1 success at the cost of a health. This is going to be a success at the cost of a health, so you have to go down.
And success. The farm is deserted.
The farm is deserted. You notice strange symbols painted on some of the furniture. This does not bode well. You decide to write up a report once you are back at the fortress.
Ooh,
We're going to escalate the fortress by 1. And yeah, like I said, we're going to pick and choose when we read things, so just take that into account. Some things it's just fast to go through the game without reading them.
Your turn.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and roll for the movement of the there. That's going to stay in spot. So that symbol over there is 1 side. It means we're going to be putting out another problem on 1. And this problem is going to require that we have to do a forge test, a blacksmith test, with two successes required. So that's going to be a little bit more work. In my case, do I want to try to stay where I am and just, I don't mind. What buildings do we want to build? What buildings are going to help us?
I am working on building the factory right now.
Okay, I kind of want to build the one that when we resolve a problem, we escalate the morale of the fortress. So I will start by trying to resolve...
Where's that?
The
main hall?
The main hall, yeah. Because
Right.
an early game there would let us be incentivized to solve some problems.
I hear you.
I'm going to go ahead and resolve this one over here, and it's going to be a ranger test. So we're going to go ahead and roll 2 dice, and I will totally get a success. I did.
Congrats.
Success. You avoid the dangers, and we get a leaf. Nice. We get 2 of these. We get 1 of these and 1 of these. Yeah, tail and a leaf. So we got a whole bunch of resources over there. And then for my second action, my particular ability, we each both have our own special abilities. I have a Snoop over here. Well, I have a Gaspard, who is, if he's in a region, I can use one of my regular actions to obtain any one thing. I think I will obtain fire, because then we can start trying to build that in.
Or.
No, we'll get to the or I can do it anytime. Fire, he can always get whatever one region. So that was my 2 actions, which means, Rena, it's your turn.
Okay.
Over there. Oh, another problem's coming up. We got a lot of problems.
So really good they were building that main hall, apparently.
7. So whenever you already have a problem, you move it 1 to the right. So we're gonna just go clockwise. Not to the right. The village is heavily damaged. We have another one of these. We need to start building some forges and stuff because those tests are gonna be very hard to deal with.
Forges or main halls?
No, we have to build the main hall in general, but to deal with those, we can have 2 forges that require double dice.
Could go there and get fire, but that's too.
No, I got the fire. Okay. What are you doing? You're going to try to resolve that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I can decide.
Do you either wisely continue on your way, or do you decide to help the creature? A shadow in the sky. With a loud rustle of wings, a chimera lands in front of you, making the surrounding trees sway to and fro. The creature is obviously injured and sends an angry look in your direction. Now, you are a mage, so that does mean you're going to have 2 dice.
Yeah.
Or do you just wisely...
I will help the creature.
You're going to help the creature. Just try to help the creature, that is.
Yeah. That's fine.
What's your ability, by the way?
I can do the same thing twice.
Oh, nice. Oh. And you could take your... Go ahead. Yep.
Oh, wait. Can I spend bread and re-roll the other dice?
You could spend bread. You don't want to lose health?
Well, only 1 success. Don't I need 2?
Oh, you're reading the... Oh, yes. You'll need 2 successes this one. Yes, you could try to spend bread. That's going to be... We'll see what happens. Go ahead.
Should we roll both of them?
No, your chances are lower. That's your call. You do what you want. Boom. You lose 2 health. Okay. Now that also means you've lost your ability until you cross that line again. You see that line over here? Where you lose your ability until you cross it. 2 health though, but she's so grateful she decides to remain near the fortress, and we escalate both of these.
That was totally worth it.
That is nice. Is this a 4? The 4, yeah.
So the question is, I think I should probably go get some health.
So you can take a rest action where you'll get a bread and a health.
I would do that.
Okay.
That sounds like fun. I've never done that one before.
Yeah. Okay. My turn. We're going to roll this and see if we have another problem. We do not. We move to events. Events are going to be single or ongoing effects. We have Bugbear Raid. The neighboring Bugbear clans have grown bold and test the fortress's defense. If the fortress is 3 or less health, which it's not, all rangers would lose a health.
Well,
but we are good to go.
Good.
Okay, if it's 3 or less. That means if it had been at the starting health or less, we'd be in trouble. So, good thing we escalated that. And now it's time to deal with my action. I could potentially deal with the last one of these. Oh no, because there's an extra one that was dealt. That was the problem. Do I want to try to deal with it? I guess I kind of want to deal with it, don't I?
That is entirely okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and deal with another card over here, just slowly trying to deplete that down. And we're going to read this one, and it's going to be, the scavengers have set their sights on a wandering family that's grown weak. The parents and children are nearly spent. We go out of our way to assist them, or we continue on my patrol. That
is up to you.
I don't want to risk things. I'm going to continue on my patrol. You decide you have more important things to do. Immediately, you can make a move. Oh, well, that's interesting. So I could make a move. We do lose one morale. Apparently, there's consequences to being not caring about their things. So the question is, I could make a move. There's only one event there left, but I'll make the free move because that's what I'll do. I'm going to make the free move. Then for my second action, I will simply generate a fire, so I can build that in.
You can generate fire.
My action, I can use a regular action to obtain any one resource.
Oh, nice.
Yep. But this way, I can start building stuff in the fortress next round.
That would be very helpful.
Actually, what do we want to build for a tower? We can build one. We can build a tower already with that.
Oh, we have a leaf.
Yeah, we have a leaf, so we can build a tower. I can build a tower next round as soon as you resolve this.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Ready?
Well, speaking of which, your turn.
Roll the dice.
Moving around to the Chronicle. Ready for the Chronicle?
I am.
Read away. The Chronicle is going to unfold like a book.
The majestic shadow of a dragon has been sighted several times beyond the mountains that border the satrapy.
Satrapy, yeah.
The population is worried. This is the first time a creature like this has been seen in the area.
We have a dragon sighting. We don't know what it means. Every time we go through the Chronicle, we'll continue unfolding that book. So we have... Do we know what it means?
Yeah, there's a dragon nearby.
It does mean there's a dragon nearby. How do you tell
someone
if
with a very, very big kite.
How can you tell if it's raining? If it's wet outside. Okay, that was your roll or my roll?
That was my roll.
Your turn.
So I am going to do this one and not look. You are disoriented, so you proceed cautiously through, though it is not enough to stop you from walking, into a trap.
Well, that's all fun.
Oh dear.
2 dice.
Well then.
Oh, so you have a success?
Yes, I do. You are smarter than the kobolds and have no trouble tasting them all. Oh, I
get a coin.
Get a coin.
We have a coin.
Haha. Okay, now this area is finished.
Yes.
So now it's safe.
Yes, it is.
You want to put a green thing on it?
No, because we have to actually take the action of building the fortress tower first. An area is going to be safe, which means you'll never generate any more events on it once you have put a tower down in play, and there are no more cards there. But that helps us a bit. Buys us some time.
I'm going to go here.
Okay. Sounds good.
And you better not roll.
So
you need to go there.
Do you want? Why are you going there as opposed to here?
Because I would like health.
That seems reasonable.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Because if you go here and start depleting this, we can our single tower.
I'm going to start going there also, but I is not healthy.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and roll this. And we have movement 1, which means an event is coming into play. Nothing's in danger. No. Roll the event die. What?
Not an event.
Not an event. I'm saying one of these. 8. I'm just happy it's not 5.
I'm 5. I was going to say.
Okay, well, 8 has been actually rescued a bit, so that's actually not in danger right now.
That's excellent.
Okay, and my turn. For my first action, I'm going to build a tower. So, we're going to go ahead and build a tower.
Tower or main hall?
The tower. I want the tower. I want the safe before we do anything. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to resolve a tower over there. That's going to keep this safe. We now have a safe and secured region. And now I have another action, which is slightly annoying.
We have both. We have the first. Is it one or two? Is it one or two things?
You need 2 for the first one.
Oh.
Yeah. But we can build a factory. The problem is I could take an action of resting, which doesn't seem helpful right now. I can't. The problem is you can't take 2 of the same actions in a row. So that movement is less inspired because it won't really help quite as much. I think I'm going to head down over here so I can start trying to generate the tower's protection as much as possible, which would be a fun way to do things.
Cool.
Okay. And from there, it is your turn. We move this by 1. An event problems coming. 8, which means it's going to circle around to 2. Problems are abound. We have arms training. The villagers are being harassed by marauding monsters. The rangers must help them form a militia.
You should really start dealing with
I will deal with it. We'll get to the problems.
Okay, so here, I'm visiting here, so I take 2 health.
Yep, you go to max health. Well, do you want to potentially resolve the card first, in case it depletes your health?
I can.
You don't have to. I don't know you want to do it necessarily.
Why not?
Okay.
The smell appearing blah, 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 purple.
So either read it properly or skip straight to the thingy.
2 purples.
Success.
You remember an incantation associated with the glyphs from this era. When you say it aloud, the stone emits a refreshing wave that makes everything in the area vibrate. You feel invigorated. You can immediately perform a bonus action.
Bonus actions, when you get them, could be the same action you already took, which means you could do the same thing. You could rest. You could resolve health. You can do any number of different things.
I will do the same thing again, even though I could do the same thing again anyways.
Ooh, another
purple. Roll 2.
Another success.
Yes. You are not intimidated at all and give the nutbag a good tongue lashing without ever leaving your saddle.
Well,
so here's the problem.
Yes.
I could finish this last card.
You cannot because
yes,
you...
Yes, I can. My guy lets me
Yes, but you have to be at 1 more health before you can do that.
See? And this is why I should have...
But then you would have used your action anyway. It wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, I'm going to go to full health, and next turn I will finish this one.
Okay.
Footprints.
I'll go ahead and roll this dice. We'll move these out of the way. And we have moving 1 to the events. We're going to have a dragon coming soon. I know it. Heavy hailstorm. Hailstorms as big as fists are hammering the rooftops. The fortress is heavily damaged. Lose 1. For my action... I will go ahead and I think I want to start bumping up the fortress's defense. I want to get that nice and secure. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll start with this over here and let's resolve this test. Or do I even care? Do I just want to try to buff up the fortress defense? Maybe I want to buff up the fortress defense and get various goods for ourselves.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to get a good...
No, let's go ahead and deal with the card. I want to deal with the cards and the fortress defense. I want to get both these regions secure. Okay, we're doing a ranger test, which I have 2 for. Okay, so that's going to be 2, which is better than nothing. And we get a success. You locate the point of impact and discover a magnificent celestial jewel in the heart of the stone. So, we're going to go ahead and grab a coin and a fire. Okay, it's not fire, it's fuel for context. And then I'm going to go ahead and bump up the fortress's defense to there.
My turn.
Your turn.
1. No, I have not got a single double. Ooh, Reading Chronicle.
Reading Chronicle.
Okay. The dragon now casts its massive shadow over the nearby fields and meadows, frightening farmers and their flocks. Place the dragon figurine in the region indicated by the die.
Okay.
Ready?
So, this is not helpful.
Ready?
Yep.
6.
Region 6. Oh, look at you! Say hi to the dragon, honey.
Hola.
Okay.
Okay, while the dragon is there, rangers cannot enter the region. I'm already in there.
Yes.
What
does it say?
Any ranger in this region must move to an adjacent zone and loses 1 health.
Okay, well, good thing you're at max health.
Yeah, but it was so glad I had 1 more card.
Well, that place is not currently... Say adjacent region or...
Yes.
Adjacent zone. So you could move to the fortress.
Yeah, I'll go build.
Okay. And speaking of which, it is your turn.
Yes. Alright, I'm going to build the Great Hall, main hall.
Okay, so we're immediately going to increase our morale. And then whenever we resolve a problem, we're going to gain morale.
Correct. So that's the first thing.
Which is a whole bunch of problems to solve. So that's all kinds of goodness. No, there's lots of things to build.
What is fire? And we can build a forge.
Forge gives us nothing. Which one? The forge just gives us stuff. It does.
Forge gives us quite a few things.
Also, we want to build the factory. Where's the factory?
Factory needs ore.
What does it give us?
A hammer and gold thingy. This thing.
Oh, that's not bad to build.
And well, we don't have ore.
Okay, well we can get that.
I know, but I can build right now. I can build 4.
Well, you can't build 2 actually. Oh, you could build 2 things in a row. That's right.
Yes, I can.
Well, is there anything... You can build a workshop. A workshop will give us that much needed, what's it called, action?
I can build the workshop, or I can build the... Where did it go?
The workshop or the ranger's tail thingy.
Or the forge.
Where's the forge?
Here.
You can go for that if you want. Go for it. That's... Although we're pretty good on military might. We're a little light on those types.
Workshop.
Yeah. Because now we actually have 2 dice if we're dealing with those.
There we go.
Okay. So we've built the workshop, and that means... Oh, so what I'll try to do is I'll try to give you another good, though. What good is useful for you in your turn?
Ore would have been very helpful a minute ago.
I can give you ore now.
Well...
It won't help you? Yet. Well, you just took 2 actions, so it'll be my turn.
Yes.
Okay, only 1 ore is all you need? Because then you can build the
factory. I want to build the factory.
If you build the factory, which we need... Yeah, let's build a factory. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll generate ore for you in a second. But first we resolve this. We move that forward 1. And hopefully it's a 4. That's not what I want it to be, hopefully. Wow. Yeah, we have 3 cards. Fortunately, nothing's in distress, but that's 1 more card to deal with. So on my turn, I'm going to generate an ore for you because I'm in a region. So that's my ability over there. It gives you a lot of flexibility in the generation of resources. And then I can either bump up the forests... I'm going to go ahead and bump this up. I like the idea of slowly bumping this up because then once per round we can just keep getting rid of incidents anywhere.
That's nice.
Okay. So, let's go ahead, and that was my turn. I did those 2 actions, and now it is your turn. I feel like the dragon's not going to stay still.
I feel like we haven't moved this. This doesn't have a double thing?
It has a double.
Oh,
it has a double.
It is.
And go ahead and roll this dice over here. Lots of problems. Problems. Oh, hey, look at that. Problem over here.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and it's your turn.
I will build the factory. Which I think, by the way, the factory had 1 green thing that needed to be done, so I think we get that one.
Yeah. Oh, we could go ahead and do that. No, the factory has 2.
It does? Okay, this has a gold, so this goes up 1.
Okay, so we move up 1 on the morale. I think it's morale. I'm not actually sure if it's morale or not. It might be called something else. And you have 1 more action.
Might be prestige, because you get money.
You want to go start dealing with some problems?
I am going to go start dealing with some problems. I'm just
so now you actually have 3 dice for that action.
I do?
Well, saying if we want to deal with that, that's 3 dice. That's 3 dice.
I am going to go here because this gives us ore, which we need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. Okay, fine. Very good. My turn. I'll roll this. We have a staying it still. Another problem comes out. Lots of problems. 2, which means we're going to be putting a problem down over here.
We have a lot of problems.
And we have robbed. The community has been pillaged by bandits. We need to give them a coin.
We have a coin. That's
we have a coin. In general, by the way, if it wasn't clear, resources always generate into the fortress and can always be taken from the fortress at any point. So, with my first action, I think I will go ahead and bump this up 1 with this action here. Cool. I could generate another resource, but I think I want to start taking care of more problems before they keep getting worse. We're going to need to secure some regions, and this one is a nice region to secure, so we'll go ahead and read this. That's going to be the ranger area, so we have 2 dice for this. Yes, Fragments of the past. By pure accident, you run into your first love on the bank of a small pond. A naiad you once spent a delightful year enraptured with. Your heart a twitter. You strike up a conversation. It's not going to bode well for me. Although one success potentially. Success! You rekindle old ties. You and the charming inhabitants of the waters of the satrapy agree to come to each other's aid if needed. And this bumps up to 8. So we're about to start being able to cash that in for all kinds of fun things. Cool. Basically, every time you bump that from 8 higher, you get to remove any incident anywhere.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Ooh, another problem. Problems abound. And a 7. 7's going to go ahead and rotate all the way. Oh, we have a problem. We have to start dealing with some problems now. Okay, I'll deal with that one. That's going to be the first thing I deal with on my turn, because...
Okay, so that one I roll 1, 2, 3 dice 4. Yep. And I need 2 successes.
Yes, and you can track the successes as needed, so you don't need them all at once. Boom. If you go down to health, you get 2 successes.
Thank you.
Okay, so this problem's resolved, which means we also immediately move up 1 on this track.
Yes.
Because we built the Great Hall.
And then
the main hall.
To generate an ore, or should I go solve another problem?
That is up to you. You can start trying to deal... There's only 2 cards in the region, so you can start dealing with the cards in the region.
There's only 2 cards here, so I think I'm going to start working on these. Okay, so this one, blue mountain.
You'll be rolling 3 dice.
No.
2 dice.
2
I roll 3 dice.
Yes.
And success.
Yes. Of the 2 of you, you're the pillager who will be bringing the loot home tonight.
Yeah. Reading the conclusion without reading the first part is just confusing. Yes. Okay, that was your second action. It's my turn. And we're going to move forward 1, resolving another event. Stone splitting chill. Not even the elders remember having ever experienced such low temperatures. Oh, please come to Cleveland. If your tavern has not been built, lose 1. Lose 1 fortress. No, we're so close. We're so close to the good things happening. Well, that's frustrating. Okay, well, that is what it is. I will be attempting to resolve this over here with my 3 dice.
Good job. Good luck.
That is not what I wanted to happen, but whatever. And we have one success. So we get to track 1 success on this. For my second action, I will go ahead and deal with this event over here. Okay, and this event is going to be a military one. Drawn by the sound of a hush chanting, you happen upon a dark ritual being performed. A group of followers of an ancient barbaric religion is about to execute a girl who is bound and gagged. Without a moment's hesitation, you rush to her rescue. Last time I had to tell people I had a moment's hesitation. We're going to go ahead and roll, and we rolled 1 success. You chase away the worshippers and rescue the girl in a heroic move.
Nice.
Okay, that was my turn.
Right?
To you. I have a feeling the dragon's moving. Dun 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 dun.
If it says it's moving to my thingy, I'm going to. After observing the dragon's movements, you deduce that the dragon is searching for something, and that something is almost surely in the satrapy. There is a panic in the villages closest to the area, and the dragon is searching. Some families take to the road with all their belongings, leading their carts to more peaceful climes. Move the dragon figurine to the region indicated by the die.
3, not you.
No, over there. That's
Okay.
fine. You can go there. When the dragon is there, the rangers cannot enter the region. Any ranger in this region must move to an adjacent zone and lose 1. It's a very
The
nice
dragon just hopping around?
Yes.
Hopping around from place to place?
Indeed.
Okay, that's interesting.
Alright, I'm going to resolve this.
Okay.
Ooh, yellow, so I roll 2 dice.
Yep. No successes. You
That
do
was
have a
good.
bread.
I do have a bread. I'm going to re-roll.
Okay. No successes. Failure. You're not cut out to be a butcher. You abandon the carcass with bloody hands and an upset stomach.
On the other hand, though,
Yes, but you still have 1 more action. You could start generating ore if you want. Or it could be helpful for things. Even nothing else, one of these events require ore. So you could move, you could do ore, whatever you want.
where do we get leaves from?
You could rest.
You know where we get leaves from?
Leaves are from over here.
You generate a leaf, then.
I can generate a leaf on my turn.
Yes. I can go here and start working on this one and solve that problem.
That's not a bad thing.
No.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to go here.
Okay, so on my turn, I will
Yes.
go ahead and roll this over here. And we're going to go
1.
ahead and move that 1. We have nothing in danger. We will roll one of these, and we'll put it
1.
out on 1.
Oh, of course.
Hey, where you are, which is now, that is now in distress.
I can fix it. Maybe.
Bob the Builder. Okay, that was that, which means it's my turn, and I'm going to start by dealing with this card over here because
Go
I'd
for it.
love to take that one out. I should probably get some more bread, but I don't have any bread. That was bad. That was bad.
very bad.
That we're suddenly, our rolls are suddenly going downhill. I could resolve this, which will get that defended, which I may as well go for that.
Which you might as well
Let's
do.
go ahead and resolve this event. It's going to be a mage thing, which I only have 1 die for. Hopefully I roll better than last time. Nope, I do not.
No.
Failure. We interrupt the right, which I'm not going to read it, but we move down 1 on morale. But at the very least, this
That's
is now defended.
Okay, so wait, now we have 2.
We have 2. If we give a coin in, we can go ahead. So let's
do
go
that.
good. So we've given a coin in. We have 2 of these regions secure. We have 1 of our notches towards helping us in whatever end game we're going to run into. Okay, your turn.
My turn. 1.
Problems abound. 5. 5 can take a problem over here. We move there. Coin.
Oh, what else I need to
Coin,
do?
coin, coin.
Alright, I'm going to deal with that problem first, and I have 1, 2, 3 dice. I'm not using these dice. We'll use these.
2 successes and a health lost.
I can take the
But
health
that does mean
off.
we move up morale, and we get that
And-
problem off the board.
Yes. I think I'm going to rest now and get a bread
Oh.
and a health back.
Okay. And then it's my turn.
Oh, wait, that's red.
Do you want to deal with that instead of resting?
Yeah, hopefully I won't die.
Hopefully you won't die. That's always a relevant thing.
Well, you know. Oh, boy.
3 dice. 2 dice.
2 dice.
You could lose a health and successfully resolve it.
Okay, is there a
We
one
don't-
success or
we
2
don't-
success?
It's a 2 success thing. So
No,
1 success.
Alright, 1 success it is.
So take a health. 1 success. You are nearly gored and run away. We don't know what you're nearly gored from. Okay.
So that goes away now.
That goes away. It's no longer in distress. My turn.
Yes.
I will roll this. We're going to move this 1 and resolve the event. A mysterious disease is afflicting the residents of the fortress. A few fatalities have been reported. Roll the die. 5. We lose 1 morale. Okay.
Yeah, you're so close on getting that thing up.
But that one we need, at least we're keeping it above low thresholds. Okay, over
Did
here.
you give it one for resolving?
I did. But I'm going to go ahead and try to resolve this one over here. So we are going to successfully finally resolve that, which means can you move it up 1?
I can.
Okay, that's action 1. Action 2 is I want to generate a leaf for you, so if you end up in the fortress, you can make something, or even if I end in the fortress. Let's go ahead and
when
generate.
I finished here, I should have gone immediately to here, because this only had 1 card.
I can make one right there. Or one of us could go to the fortress and then back down here.
Okay.
You deal with that, and I'll move to the fortress and down here next.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Ready?
Yep, you roll the die.
1.
We are moving to the dragon card. This is
Okay.
a big deck. This is a hefty
The
deck.
Dragon Lord has finally found what he is looking for, an old fortress that it has decided to occupy. While the population seems reassured to see it settle down, you're less sure and wonder about its motivations. Discard all incident cards in the region indicated by the die.
What? Okay. 7.
And place the Dragon Fortress tile instead.
Okay. Just no distinct. So, discard all the incident cards.
These ones?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Put the Dragon Fortress there instead. Rangers cannot call on the community in this region for the rest of the game. Okay, the region is now perilous and cannot be secured. It's perilous, and it's inherently perilous. Move the dragon figurine to the region that is the Dragon Fortress. While the dragon is there, Rangers cannot enter the region.
Well, I'm fine.
And any ranger in this region must move to an adjacent zone and lose a health. So, he found his old fortress. He's occupied. That's inherently perilous, which means the morale is going to be constantly creeping down. Fortunately, we have the main hall keeping it in check.
Right.
And we cannot enter that region.
Well done.
Yay! Vacation spot. That's the name of the card.
That's funny.
Okay,
My
whose turn is
turn?
it? I believe it's yours.
Yes. Okay, I should rest. And take some bread and then go here. Okay.
3 dice.
3 dice. 3 dice?
Yep, 3 for this one. 1 success with the health loss.
No. Wait,
No, this is not this one.
So
Those 3.
Okay, thanks to you, 1 health of the boat is able to navigate smoothly. I get a cornucopia.
Which means any resource of your choice.
Ooh, what do we want?
What do you want to build? Anything you want to build when you come to the fortress?
That's a good question. We need fire and we need ore in order to build fortress thingies. So which one do you want, fire or ore?
I don't particularly mind. Go with fire.
Yeah, because we can't get to fire right now anyways.
Okay, cool. That was your 2 actions.
That was my 2 actions.
We're going to roll this. We're going to have movement 1, perilous. We go down a morale. And then we are going to put an event out on, it's definitely going to be a 4 or a 5. It's a 1. It's a 1. That's not helpful at all. At least where you are, so it could be worse. But
No, I think it's still safe.
it's still safe, but it's yeah. Okay, and then my turn.
Yep.
I have 2 actions. I think I do still want to buff this up, but it's less beneficial because I'm not staying here anymore. But it could be beneficial-ish.
Do you want to go build another fortress tile?
It could be useful, yeah.
Because
I guess so.
good, so.
We want to keep it good? Yeah. Fine. I'll go ahead and head over here, and I will spend this to build the other corner fortress. Which means that is now secure. We have a 3rd secured region. Oh, that works too. Before I move there, I'm going to generate a stone. No, I have to move and build. That was move and build. That was my 2 actions. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Your turn?
We give 3 ore? It's a lot of ore.
Yep. Your turn?
My turn?
Yep.
Oh. Move it 1.
Problem
card.
What's
4.
your problem, girl? Okay, we're just where we left.
Okay, what do I want to do? I really need more health. I'm going to make my way here.
Okay.
I can go 1, 2, right?
You could go straight there.
And then I'm going to take 2 health.
Okay,
or
so you're
I
going to
can't
start
take 2 health. Oh, no, I can. I can pay a coin and resolve.
Wait, whoa, you, 2 movement. 2 movement. That was your turn.
I thought it's 2 movement is...
No. 1 movement is an action.
Oh.
In fact, you can't even move twice. You
Yes,
have to do something else. No, you can't.
Conrad's 2 regular actions
You're
came
lower
insane.
than your threshold. So you can move once. You can move and then build, or you could...
I can't build. I don't have enough.
So why don't you resolve something and then move? Or rest?
Because I don't have enough things. I will rest.
You should be fine. You're probably not going to run
I
into...
will rest.
Okay. So you're resting and then moving.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. My turn. We're going to roll this. And
1.
that is a 1. Okay. Which means it's an event.
Numbing cold. Yes, several cases of severe frostbite are reported among the troops and residents of the fortress. Rangers with 2 health or less at the start of their turn perform their profession test with 1 less die.
So just don't roll profession tests. Okay. So I will go ahead and this is ongoing. This is an ongoing.
What do you mean it's ongoing?
This is the ongoing effect. These are all temporary. This one's ongoing. We're going to put it here as a reminder.
Cool.
In general, if we start our turn with 2 health, less health. So try not to do that. Try not to start your turn with 2 or less health.
Thank you. I will go
Okay.
and get 2 more health.
In my case, I was going to go down here, but you're heading there now, so I think it's probably better for me to actually go up to where you are over there.
Yes. Or go start getting ore. We need a lot of ore.
Yeah, I can get ore from anywhere because that's my ability. So I'll go ahead and go here, and I will... Because the ore's only relevant once we take those out. If we need to get one more. I'm going to go ahead.
Dungeon?
No, I'm dealing with the water thingy. What dungeon? Can we build a dungeon right now?
We need 2 ore to build the dungeon.
Well, then I have to get more ore to begin with. I'm going to resolve this one over here. It's going to be a mage test, which means I roll a single die. That's less fun than I like. I'm going to roll a single die, and we get nothing. Failure. Oh, wait, no, I could... Wait, what?
What?
This is interesting.
What is it?
With your help in ritual things you pacify, I could have chosen 2 different things. Wait, a druid informs you that raging waters... Capricious. Okay, it says ritual success. Sorry, this card over here has 2 different options. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be one or both. You are unable to conjure rituals. A flop, the element takes material form and comes after you. Oh, if I fail, that then moves to the next sequence, which means now I have to do a military test. So we failed to stop the ritual.
Okay.
Which means now I get to roll that.
Very successful.
Well, I'm going to need a success. I will have a success because I have plenty of those, which I can take a health loss. But I do lose my ability until I heal now. And I kill the elemental. I killed the water elemental, destroying it to its watery state. And that was my action. Your turn. Oh, event.
It's not going anywhere.
Water damage from the water elemental. The water seeps into the foundation of several buildings. Discard 1 a stone, and if you can't, lose a military strength.
Oh well.
We're so close to getting it all the way to the top.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna go here. And then I'm going to pay a coin and get rid of the problem, and then go up morale.
Okay.
And then I will heal next time.
Okay, you paid a coin. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Okay. My turn. I'm going to roll this. We have 1 movement. Chronicle time.
Okay. The dragon is now recruiting tribes of creatures, such as gnolls and goblins. Some locals grow worried and go to the fortress to help the rangers. Build a tower of your choice for free on the empty tower space that is closest to the dragon fortress tile.
Well, let's go ahead and do that. That seems reasonable.
That was great. Cool.
That's also going to move us back up 1 on this track.
Okay. Move the dragon figurine to the region indicated by the die.
Why? Okay. Yep.
While the dragon is there.
Rangers cannot enter the region.
And you should move immediately and lose a health.
Yay. Let's go ahead and do that.
Sorry.
Okay.
You want to go here
That's
or here?
what I'm deciding. I'm deciding.
Here, or the fortress.
I'll go over here.
Have fun.
Okay. And then lose a health.
Yes.
Sorry. Yay.
Oops.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, well, it is what it is. This goes down over here, and we need to really start resolving this dragon situation.
Turn? No, it's your turn.
No, that's my turn. We moved the dragon, and now I was going to do stuff, and I can't now.
You can solve that problem.
I will go resolve that test over there. But I think what I'll actually do is I'm actually going to go ahead and heal first, for the first time in a while. Gaining a bread. Can I have a bread?
You may.
Okay, I'm going to rest up. And then I'm going to roll 3 dice, hoping to resolve that problem. And I could lose a health in order to put 2 successes at once,
yes,
resolving the problem, and going up 1 on this track.
Perfect.
Okay. And it is your turn.
It's our first time moving it 2 times.
We are putting a problem on 3, which goes here, and to you.
Dude, I just wanted some health.
You can resolve this over here. Okay.
Yay, I roll
2 dice.
2 dice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look at it. I get a foxtail.
Foxtail. Okay.
And then this region is
secure.
secure.
So we now have 4 secure regions and a workshop, so we could immediately do that. If we do 1 more region and 3 stone, now we need ore. Now is when we really need ore.
Alright, well, I'm going to heal and rest because I can't get anything else and I don't have trees.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, my turn?
Yes.
Well then. The problem is I can't use my action because I'm also not healed enough. So I think I will go ahead and I could attempt the region we are in right there, but I don't know if that's the right move anymore. What do we get from the... What can we build? What can we build that helps us?
Well, we have fire and a foxtail. We can build a forge to get more military might.
Mm-hmm.
We have a foxtail, which we can't build a temple, which will let you re-roll things.
Mm.
That's pretty much all we can do.
Okay.
Oh, we have a tavern, which would give us the yellow. And we only have 1 yellow. 2 yellows. So the tavern would be quite helpful.
So I could move and build, in a manner of speaking. The problem is we don't have an easy way. Or what I can do is I can move to here. How many cards do we have here? We have 3 cards here. We have 3 cards here. I could just start dealing with cards, maybe.
Whatever you want. You only need
Fine,
to secure
I'll
one
deal
more
with cards.
area.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm just going to deal with the card. Okay, let's keep it simple. I don't know. Whatever, fine. Okay, we're going to go ahead. In the shadow of the fortress. Whoa, what does that mean? If the fortress is 4 or more, the fortifications will decay. As the shadow dives towards the land, the shape grows clearer and more threatening. It's a ferocious manticore. The beast flies overhead and rushes towards the fortress. If our fortress is 4 strength or more, we repel the manticore, and we take a damage to the fortress. Okay? And that was my first action. And for my second action, I'll go ahead and generate a fire then. We'll use it for something or another.
No ore? Or a leaf?
No,
Or
fine.
anything?
Fine. I'll heal instead. Give me a bread. That means I'll have a bread prepped, and I'll start moving towards
Or
being
a
able to
leaf.
generate.
Leaf is also
I can only generate next turn. I can start generating leaves. Alright, your turn.
What?
Problems. Events. Vermin. Rats have invaded the fortress cellar. The rodents are attacking the reserves. Discard a foxtail. If this cannot be done, lose a morale. There we go.
I'm not losing morale.
Yeah, I know. Same here. Okay, your turn.
I think I can just move 2.
Um,
I'm going to rest. And get a bread.
okay.
And I will then move 1.
Okay. So, if I can get you something on your turn, which I could, what resource is helpful? Do you want the leaf so you can build the second mage test?
Huh?
Do you want the leaf so you can build the library?
We could do that, or you can get
I can get
a
you anything.
foxtail.
Okay, let's go ahead and start by rolling the die over here, because some things might change, like the dragon might stomp on me. Probably the dragon's going to stomp on me.
The dragon and its minions explore the fortress and its surrounding area from top to bottom. You take advantage of the situation to strengthen your fortress in case the neighborhood takes a turn for the worse. The craftsmen inspect the condition of the fortifications. Go up 1. Add 1 incident card to both regions adjacent to the dragon fortress unless it is secure or perilous. Haha! They're both secure.
Oh, nice.
Move
Beautiful.
the dragon figurine to the region indicated by the die. You're rolling it this time, not me.
It's not going to be a 2. It's not going to be a 2. It's a 2. Oh, my dear lord.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at you.
I can't give you the thing I want to give you now, so blah on you.
Why not?
Because I'm down below. I won't be able to rest and get back up. I was going to give you anything. Now I can't.
Fine, I'm sorry for laughing.
Okay. Wow.
Where are you moving to?
I'm moving to the left. Oh, interesting. If you move me to the right, I could give you that. So let's move me to the right. Because then I'm going to go ahead.
But if you move to the left, and if you finish those thingies, then we can secure it the last area.
So what's your preference? Is it better for me to give you, because I can resolve this incident?
I'm better, almost back at health already. I would.
No, I meant for the mage fortress. Fine. So I'm going to move to the left over here, and I'll start on that chain over there. So I'll start with an action to resolve this.
Yep.
Okay. And then we have a ranger test, which I can resolve 2 dice for. And we have 2 successes if I lose 2 health. Okay, or 1 success, I can do that, or a failure. I will go ahead and I'll deal with failure. I don't want to lose health, so no effects happen. Okay, and then no.
Oh, one more turn.
Hey,
sorry, I'm sorry.
Hey, I could give you something for the mage's tower, because I could take the action over there to turn like a gold into the.
Whatever you want.
The
I'm
gold
gonna go
could
get
be
ore
useful.
soon.
I'd rather rest. Okay, I'll rest up and grab a bread. Can you pass me a bread? Because the bread could be very helpful in a pinch, especially endgame. 2. Skipping that, and we have a problem. Problem's going on 2. You can have it, Mr. Dragon. You can have the problem.
I'm gonna go here and generate an ore.
That seems reasonable. Okay. My turn. Move 1, and we generate an event. Flooding. The rising waters in the river have spilled over its banks, and the floodwaters are pouring to the courtyard and the fortress. A building is damaged. Place a damage token on it to identify it. So, which building do we want to damage? I vote the barracks.
Alright.
Okay, because I already have plenty of those. Now, you could take an action to repair the building using those.
Got it.
Okay, well, it's my turn.
Yes,
I
it
will
is.
go ahead and resolve that last card because that
Beautiful.
seems like the right thing to do.
Because then it becomes automatically.
It will automatically secure it.
And we
Okay.
just need 2 more ore.
Okay. Well, an ancient tomb, half buried and covered with moss, lies hidden there. Nestled in respectful silence. You want to go on your way, but something about the tomb nags you.
3 dice.
1 success and possibly 2. You inspect the tomb and notice that it's inhabited by the living. You have just enough time to hide when a gang of criminals appears. You can raid their hideout and lock them up soon again. Add 1 to the fortress strength.
Nice.
Getting so close to the top, but not actually hitting the top.
Right? It's your turn.
That was still my turn. Yeah, still my thing. So I could heal again, so that I can start doing my free action. I think it's right move. I'm going to go ahead and heal again.
Perfect.
And that will give me a bread, and I can start using my action to just generate stuff for free. Okay.
Yeah,
Plus
that I was going to say you should just go into the
region with the ore.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do 2 ore this turn.
Yep. Okay, cool. And then resolve your die.
Ready?
Yep.
1.
1.
Oh, let's read.
Oh.
If it shows up an 8, I'm
It's
going
gonna
to
be-
scream. Okay. Disturbed by the new occupant, an ancient shadow stirs in the depths of the fortress. It takes a possession of fragile minds and turns the dragon forces against their master. Despite its strength, the dragon seems concerned. The rangers will have to side with the dragon to deal with a far more ominous threat. Remove the dragon figurine from the game.
Wait, what happened?
Any one ranger must investigate the origin of the shadow.
Whoa.
Action.
Immediate action. This is an immediate action. Whoa. Okay, 1 second. The rangers will have to side with the dragon to deal with this far more ominous threat. Okay, if we remove the dragon figure from the game, immediate action, any one ranger must investigate the origin of the shadow. So right about now, you have to find, because you have the
Right, I have some
mage,
rolling 2 dice.
rolling 2 dice, and we need 2 successes. Well,
That's
that's fine. I'm okay with that.
shocking. I'm working with
Okay,
that.
we add 1 to the chronicle. Add a check mark to the chronicle.
That was very, very stressful. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's still my turn.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm going to generate 2 ore so that you can go in. Is that
Well, right
automatically?
now, no, automatically we can do it. We now have 5 secured regions. We can go ahead and spend the 3 ore, and we now have this region resolved before
Excellent.
a game event takes it away from us.
So now what am I doing?
Well, I'm just paying attention to the little stuff over here going on.
Are you
The
looking at the
shadow.
creepy red eyes?
Creepy red eyes. Creepy red eyes.
Okay.
Okay, that was your turn.
That was my... Well, yeah.
Yeah, my turn over here. We have a whole bunch of problems. We should probably deal with some of those.
Let's roll the brown die.
And we have
Nothing.
Brondai. Well, not nothing. Oh no, it automatically moves. When you have something there, it automatically moves to the next one. We still have a region in threat, so go ahead and resolve 1 event lowered. And we're going to add a new event to the board on 3, which still can take a new event, and in fact is now in threat. Because it's a 4th card, so that's in danger. Okay. Which means I could try to go there, slowly but surely. I could... A whole bunch of things that could happen. I could try to go there. Because I could generate... First of all, I can generate something right now. I could generate a leaf, let's say. Because it looks like there was something magic going on. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to generate a leaf while I can. Because I'm in an outer region. And then I'll wander into here. And therefore, next turn I can build something. Or fix the fortress or whatever. Your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
1.
Problem coming out. We have to deal with a problem here. Because 6 has a problem all the way to where you are. Problem
Yay.
where you are. You can potentially deal with it right away. Foxtail.
We
You
don't
can't
have
deal with it right away.
Nope. I will go to the fortress.
You could go to the fortress. Depends. Where do you want to go right now? That's the ultimate question.
I'll rest and get all nice and healthy. That's one.
Okay.
I have a lot of bread. And then I will just head here.
Okay.
More, you know what? I can make some more. No, I can't. Never mind.
Okay. You could rest again to get a bread if you want, but it's not really necessarily the best thing. Okay. Fine. We'll go ahead and do that, and we'll roll the... Could I have the die?
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be that.
1.
An event comes out in play. Mold. The Chamberlain of the Fortress reports that there was mold has been discovered in the cellar. Discard this. Oh no.
We worked so hard to get those leaves.
I know. Okay, I specifically took my entire turn based on having that leaf over there at the right time, which I now don't have. So apparently, I will try to repair the fortress while I'm here. But I want to deal with this too. I'll let you repair the fortress.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wander over here. I'm going to immediately try to deal with this so we can have that out of the way. And it's going to be a ranger test. A fabulous creature. As you make your way along a ridge at a trot, a giant eagle swoops down and you, clearly aiming to make a meal of you and your horse. You gallop to cover while dodging his nosedive attacks. 2 dice. And we have 1 success and a double. Success! You managed to escape the giant bird of prey in the foliage. Immediate action. You can experience the next incident card in the region. So we get to immediately do the next incident right away for freebies. Okay? And that is going to be a mage action, which I only have one die for,
Well,
which is
because we
not
keep not having...
success. You will-o'-the-wisp leads you to a telluric energy spring. You take a restorative break in a peaceful area, get all your health back. I'm at full health, so that doesn't help me at all.
Any more actions, or that was 0?
That was I moved and I dealt with 2 incidents, which means this is now gone, and it's on you.
Pay a coin and you get a...
I could, as my next
how do
action.
I fix the thingy?
You simply take a 3-die check,
Well,
because
first
we
gotta
have...
roll this dude.
Yep, that is true. You do have to roll that dude and find out what the dragon's going to do to us next. We are slowly making our way towards the end of this.
The dragon and the fortress fates are now united against the evil shadow. To defeat the entity, you gather the materials required to perform an exorcism ritual discovered in the books you have in the fortress. If the library has been built...
That's the thing we've been trying to build for 3 turns.
Or, if the yellow thing is 5 or more, add 1 to the chronicle.
Ooh, okay. Jeremy Howard's going to be so disappointed, by the way, because I'm pretty sure... Jeremy Howard, you know Jeremy, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he told me to play this particular scenario. That's why I went straight to this one. I don't know why. I assumed it was brutally hard. We probably got very lucky, and Jeremy's going to be very upset watching this video.
Well...
I assume. Maybe he just thought it was super easy. Because we're adding things to the chronicle left, right, and center. Those check marks are going to help us, probably. And that's pretty good. So we don't know what's happening yet, but we do know...
check, I roll 3 dice.
3 dice. If you want to fix it. Which I don't know if it's relevant or not, but it seems like it's a good thing.
I would really like to build the library, because I feel like we really need it.
I can help you with that next turn.
If I go there, I can pay the gold coin.
No, I'm there already. I'm there. Yep, you did it. Yep,
So.
you just need 1 success, and it's repaired. Okay. So, and now you could do nothing. You can move, I guess.
Is there anything
I'll
that
take care of the
goes on
library.
fire? Not really. Okay.
If you head here, I can give you the thing that immediately lets you deal with that.
No, because I want to build the library first.
You say you just want to rest then and take a bread? You can do that.
No. I will...
I mean, it might not be the worst, because then I can give you the stuff you need. It might not be the worst.
No, I will go here and deal with this problem.
Okay. So that is your second action.
Yeah.
Moving. Okay. My turn. I will go ahead and roll this, and we will advance 2. And we'll draw a problem, which is going to go on 7, which means it goes 7, 8,
1.
and 2, 1. Are we at max problems?
Yes, we are.
We have all the problems. We should deal with the problem.
I'm going to.
For my first action, I will pay a coin
Thank you.
to deal with this problem, move us up in morale, and we get a coin right back.
Boom.
You get a coin right back.
There.
So it stays on 8, and it just would keep... once per turn, it can escalate. It cannot go more than once per turn. For my second action, I will deal with an event, or do I want to give us the foliage?
What now?
Do I want to give us the leaf, or do I want to deal with an event? I guess I want to deal with an event. No, because no,
leaf!
You're not even there. Are you going the next turn?
No, but you can.
We'll get to the leaf next time, because I could resolve this and secure another region. Although you're right, I don't know if it necessarily helps us.
Leaf.
We do need leaf. Yeah, I'm going to get the leaf. Fine. My second action, I'm going to generate a leaf. Okay? And that is my second action. And then we're going to take your turn. Oh, and it's another problem, which was going to go over here. I can predict that. I'm very smart. And you can take your action. You're doing this.
3 dice.
3 dice. 2 successes.
I beat that.
It's resolved. Our morale goes up. You get a coin.
I do.
Put a coin in the middle. We're going to be overloaded with coins shortly. It stays on 8. Yeah.
And then...
Oh, you can make the fortress go up and remove any instant card from anywhere.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
And no, not problem. Incident card. That seems reasonable. Okay. And this stays over here. And that was your turn. It's my turn now. And we're going to move it.
I only did one thing.
You did that and that.
What was the other thing?
You took this and you resolved the problem.
What problem?
The problem that was here.
Oh, I didn't move there. I was already there.
And then you took the call in the community.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and, what's it called? We rolled this, so we're going to resolve another problem, which, again, very predictably is going to go over here. But, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Then on my turn, I have the same action in that spot. In this case, I think...
You're going to go build the library.
Right now? You want the library built? You don't want me to deal with this? Because you're going to deal with this and then raise that again to deal with that. That seems reasonable. Fine. I'll go to... Okay, how about this? I would like to build a... I'd like to get a stone, okay?
Okay.
Stone's going to be helpful, because then I could build another fortress tower over there.
Okay.
So I'm going to move over here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to spend 2 bread for a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
So I can immediately take care of this. You can always spend 2 bread for a bonus action. It could be the same as one of your prior actions. They don't want to build a tower or the library. Or potentially, is something that gives us range...
Part of me wants to do the library because we're close to doing another thingy.
So you want the library?
Yes, partially.
Okay, library it is. Let's go ahead. Put the library in play.
Boom.
Okay. And that was my the last action there. Okay.
1.
Event. Lightning storm. A storm rages the sky, rent by flashes of white lightning. Discard a fire. Oh, come on. Discard the fire. This whole game's been taken away. I worked so hard for these. This is my blood, sweat, and tears. It's like, it's 11:30 at night. You think I want to be doing this?
Okay, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
3, not 3. 2? 2.
2, yeah. Only 2. No successes. Okay. 1 success at the cost of a health. You could keep discarding bread to keep rolling.
So much bread.
But you're rolling both again, or you're keeping the health one?
Rolling both again.
Wow, okay, you're very... Okay. Just take the hit.
I'm going to.
Okay, that's resolved. We get a coin, because we're going to need so many coins. You still have 1 more action. Okay. No. The fortress was hit, so we, Was it? Wait, did you lower the fortress?
Mm-hmm.
Why? It was discard 1. If it can't be done, lose 1.
Oh.
So yeah, so it was at 8. So there we go. And that moves up. That resolves, which means we are mostly clear to clearing another region. And now it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Which I can't build a tower because, rules. And it stays where it is. We have an event. A spell of hot weather is taking all its toll on a number of sick animals, a few feral others, and the troops' morale. All rangers lose a health.
What?
You lose a health.
That's not good.
You can wander over here.
No, I can't.
You definitely could. It just can't do anything about it. Okay. Well,
You're gonna generate fire
we have
first.
so many. I can't generate anything because I don't have my ability because I just lost the health.
So rest, and then generate health, then generate a fire.
But I have to be in a region. I can't be in the fortress.
Oh, well, that I can't help you with.
You want fire? You said.
Yes.
Okay. What?
Or
if...
you can go there
That's
and
what I
then
was
pay the
thinking.
stone.
That's what I was thinking.
I think that's a good idea.
These are all so expensive. We need stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go over here for 1 action, and then I'm going to resolve this over here, and I will pay a stone. So get rid of the stone. Then we get a coin. More coins. Okay, and then we
So many coins.
use so many coins indeed. And then that was my second action, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay, cool. We roll ahead. Roll. Chronicle.
Okay, the dragon is wounded in its struggle to contain the shadow in the fortress. It retreats to the mountain to lick its wounds, abandoning the satrapy to its fate. You realize that you will not be able to defeat the enemy alone, so you decide to help this fortuitous ally, and you go out in search of it. Any West Ranger must go search for the dragon.
You have more. Oh wow, we need 3 successes, and we're only rolling 2 dice. So we're not. Oh, 2 successes or less, you're unable to find the dragon. You have to manage without its help. You may spend 1 or more check marks that we've gained in addition to the number of additional successes on this test. So I can do it because I can afford the health loss of dice. So I'll go ahead and do it. So we're gonna be rolling 2 successes. I think we have to heal the dragon, right?
Yep.
It just says you have to manage without its help. I think we need the dragon.
We have in the chronicle.
We have like 3 more cards.
Okay.
I'm going to roll that. We got 1 success. Okay, 1 success so far. I will spend a bread to hopefully gain another success. And another success. And then we'll spend a check mark. And now we have the dragon is now successfully healed. So, the dragon is healed. We don't know what that means yet. But we do know the dragon's healed. Okay?
Cool.
That was that card. And who serves it?
Mine.
You just did your turn?
No.
It's your turn now. Okay, cool. So you could immediately just move an incident card without even doing a test.
What now?
You could just immediately move an incident card.
Sure.
Alright. 1 more incident card's gone.
I'm gonna rest.
Okay. And that's your turn.
Yep.
Roll the dice. We have stay in the place, but because it's on this, we move it here. We do lose morale because of the dragon card. And you put a card out on 3, which can actually take a card. How irritating. Okay. It's now my turn, right? Yes, my turn. I think I'm going to heal because that gives me a bread, which I can use, and now I can start generating more things, such as, for instance, I will generate a stone. Go ahead and generate a stone. I'm just going to start trying to generate things as fast as possible. Your turn.
This is very cold.
We move 1. We put out a problem. Roll the die.
I've done 4.
Is there any place it can be? It goes from 1
to
to
2.
2. It goes to 2. Oh, that's an easy enough one to do.
Okay.
Okay. And it's your turn.
Yep.
You can move. You could... Okay, which card are you moving? I guess this one, because it's not in the spot we need.
Yep.
Okay. Now what?
I don't know.
Well, in general, I mean, ultimately trying to resolve problems is a good thing. So, resolving problems will give us more access to resources. You could just head over here and just start trying to resolve more problems.
I don't have a lot of strength with the blue one.
There's 2 by default.
Just very little.
I know. Or you can just go to the fortress. If you go to the fortress, next turn you'll be able to build there.
Okay.
Okay. I will go ahead and resolve one of these. And it's another problem. Which means I think the problem has to be over here again. We are running through these problems like there's no tomorrow. And then on my turn, I will resolve that card over there. So I'm going to roll these to resolve that card. And we got a success at the cost of a health. Before I do that, I'm going to generate the fire we need. Actually, it doesn't matter, because I can just do, I'm going to go down a health, and then I'll generate the fire for you. And then hopefully we don't draw a card that says we go up one of these, and we generate a fire. And then it is your turn.
So cold.
We go down to here. We have collapse. A traveling peddler reports that a trade route has collapsed. Place an X between the region indicated on the die and the other one on the same corner. We can no longer travel between those 2 regions.
Okay.
Okay, and your turn. You can build a tower.
Build a tower.
Which also, fun fact, is immediately going to pass the tower up there. It's immediately going to raise this to this.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll build this over here, which immediately raises that, which immediately clears that event.
Cool.
Okay, and that was your first action. You have 1 action left. You could rest. You could do whatever. You
I
could.
will rest because then I can do 2 things at once.
Okay, grab it, Brad, too.
Yep.
And then it is my turn if I can find the die. Where's the die? Over here. We have this, another event. And we have another ongoing. Major mudslides are reported. The convoys are mired in the mud. Venturing on horseback is dangerous for the steeds. Rangers with 2 or less health at the start of the turn may not move. Okay, trying to have 2 or less health at the start of your turn. In my case now, I can generate a fire and I can generate a resource of my choice. What building do we want to build?
I would build the forge.
The forge, which is what? Fire and what?
Morale.
Fire and morale. Wait, what do you mean fire and morale? I can generate a fire from the region, and I can. What's the other one?
Or you can build this one up here, which
Observatory?
gives me another purple.
I like the idea of more magic.
Okay, so let's do that.
Okay, and so I'm going to generate another one of these, and that's my turn.
Cool.
It's your turn. Watch bad things happen. Oh, come on.
I can't.
Unrelenting rain. A heavy cold rain prevents any outdoor activity. The actions build and repair are no longer possible. Okay, your turn.
You mean I can't build?
I wonder if those are supposed to be covered up. I'll check. It could be those just in play until the next card covers up. But I'll check. But you can keep going.
I can't do anything. I can't build.
Oh yeah, so it's probably. Give me a second here. We'll double check those events. They remain active until covered up by the next event. So those are. So I mean, it is actually in play. It's just at the top of the pile. So this is no building, apparently.
All right, I am apparently going here.
Okay.
I'm rolling 3 overkill dice for 1. Easily. Little thingy.
Done. Okay.
Yay.
This is resolved. We get a coin.
Is there anything we could trade the coins in for?
I don't believe there was.
Wait a minute.
But
Is there a coin up
could,
there?
Oh, you could trade anything for. You could trade X for X. And I have,
Okay.
Wait. You have 2 actions. 2 actions. Next action.
Fine.
Okay. There we go.
Goodness.
And now we go
Oh, it's
ahead.
2.
I know you always 2 always stops at a chronicle.
Okay.
Go ahead and read it.
Okay. The forces are imbalanced. The Rangers attempt to perform a ritual to return the shadow to its prison. It has fled.
Okay.
0 something equals defeat. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Let's go ahead and read this. So, if we have 0 of these, we are at defeated.
We're not.
Otherwise, immediate action. Any one ranger must chant the ritual in a forgotten language. Building that thing would have been very helpful. 5 successes required. Each check mark and each thing grants an additional success, which sounds like you only need 1 success thing.
I have 3 so far.
We have 4 so
Why do I
far.
have 4?
Oh, no, you have 3 dice, but we have 4 of those.
Okay.
And you have a ton of bread.
Okay, ready?
Yes. If the test is success, okay, go ahead. And we win.
1. No, it's 1.
No, you have 1 success, plus 1, 2, 3, plus 4 is the 5 successes we need.
Cool.
And if we are successful and the dragon is healed, we have a major victory.
So we finished?
We can go ahead and look at the next card. Major victory. Let's read the next thing. A few seconds after the ritual comes to an end, you hear a blood-curdling cry that echoes through the satrapy, and then there's nothing. The dragon thanks you and bids you farewell, flying beyond your borders.
Bye, dragon.
That is the end
Mm-hmm.
of In the Shadow of the Dragon. I don't know if Jeremy thought this was going to be hard. Maybe
the dragon was not annoying. It was the losing all of our thieves
Yeah,
because we couldn't move from there was annoying.
Jeremy's going to be like, you kept enrolling this. You bought yourself so much more extra time. I don't know. Either way, I'll have a review on my channel at some point about this game. This is not going to be a full review over here. You can do general thoughts if it's not too tired late.
So cold.
Anyways, yeah, there'll be a full review coming. I actually might be doing a review with Jeremy Howard. He mentioned that he wanted to talk about it, so I will be conferring with him and having a conversation. Maybe we'll do a two-way review about Oltréé. From Antoine Baza, Jean Grumpf, art by Vincent Touture from Studio H. This is Oltréé. In any case, and as always, because it looks like it's tired, so we're not going to go too longer, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Boarding & Co.
I'm Rena.
And have a good one.